Good morning. I will discuss today is about international market research. International market research is the process of gathering, analyzing, recording, and interpreting information pertinent to a particular marketing decision facing a company operating internationally, concerned with consumers' goods, but also with any resource or service within value chain which will be commercially utilized or further processed. International market research is a key piece of successful export planning. It is important to critically review and assess demand for your product as well as factor related to a given destination. So market research is the process to gather information regarding the place, market, people, and how big the population. And also, you have to find out kung ano ba ang mas marami, more male or female ba sa sinaang lugar. Before entering the new market, you need to conduct more research and survey. Because market research is very important to gain understanding kung ano ba ang needs and wants the customers looking for. Market research next is market research can assist by identifying new customers, understanding the size and nature of markets, improve understanding of current customers, setting of achievable goals and targets, formulating strategies, developing solutions to business problems, planning for business growth, and identifying new opportunities. So in your research, you have to know what is the nationality, culture, and traditions of your new customers. So dahil dyan, malalaman mo ang yung product or ang product mo ba needs some changes that the customers looking for. If you conduct more research and surveys, can lead you to a good marketing decision. Next is market research process. Identifying and defining the problem, designing and planning your research, analyzing data and information, and preparing a report. So, sa market research, may apat ka proseso. First process is identifying and defining the problem. So, first is identifying and defining the problem, although it is difficult to identify and define the problem, but it is the most important of all steps. Example, ang product mo is mobile phone. So, conduct research about the brand and feature of mobile phone. And also, you need to know the opinion of the people kung anong brand ba ang ng mobile phone ang gusto nila. So, based on your research, think the possible solutions and necessary changes if the customers are not satisfied sa look and features ng mobile phone. Next is designing and planning your research. Two main sources of research, primary research and secondary research. Primary research is defined as methodology used by researchers to collect data directly rather than depending on data collected from previously done research. Technically, they own the data. So, primary research is an actual research and service to collect data and information. Nag-survey sila kung gaano karami ang population, ang gender, at saka ang age sang mga tao sa sinaang lugar. So, as a researchers, they own the data. Amo ni siya ang sa primary research. Secondary research naman is secondary research is a research method that involves using already existing data. These documents can be made available by public libraries, websites, data obtaining from already filled in surveys, etc. Secondary research is much more cost-effective than primary research as it makes use of already existing data. So, secondary research naman, no, it is already existing data. Example, pwede ka mag-research through websites or in available public libraries, etc. No? So, sa secondary research, hindi mo na kailangan gumastos ng malaking pera to conduct research and surveys. Next is collecting data and information. Online surveys, telephone or in-home personal interviews, questionnaires, ABS, white papers, professional association. So, to conduct research and surveys, pwede ka mag-research o mag-survey through online surveys or through telephone or in personal interviews. Because nowadays, collecting data is very easy because of so many platforms that you can use whatever you want to survey or research. Next is analyzing data and information. Organize the information and interpret it in accordance with your research objectives to draw a conclusion. Define what choices you have available as a next steps. K to market research success is a systematic approach and the completion of its steps before the next starts. So sa analyzing data and information naman, sa mga information nga imo na-gather, just make sure all informations are organized well and have clear understanding to draw a conclusion. To success your market research, dapat ang market research mo ay systematic approach before the next steps. So next is using market research. Feed the information into formulation of your marketing strategy. Important to remember that if the outcomes of the research activities are not sufficient to make a decision, you may need to conduct further research as required. So using market research, it is using to your research and surveys. When you get the result sa imo pag-conduct ng research and surveys, in that way you will know what is the needs and wants of the customers in your product and or service. And if the outcomes of the research are not sufficient to make a decision, then you need to conduct more research and surveys. The last is preparing a report. Always compile your research outcomes into a report with recommendation or further actions. Preparing the information into a structured reports help you to ensure your information is credible and justifiable. So after the research, preparing a report na. So here, including the CEO, managers, and team leaders, ensuring that all information is true and justifiable. And also preparing a report, you need to list or record the information that you gathered, that the result of your research and surveys. And also make sure the information is true and justifiable and a structured report. In this way, you will know the result if the product is the customer's likes, customer's needs, and wants. So, if all information where you have made research and surveys are true and justifiable, then you will know what will be your next steps to entering the market, introduce your product, and to meet the customer needs. Market research is very important before you start business. It is difficult to conduct research and surveys, but it is a key to successful export planning. Thank you and good day.